What is up, Lions? We are live. We're live right now. That is the whole purpose of pronouncing that we're live. Do we have anybody with us? I know I haven't been promoting this live that much. Been a little bit of we got one person popping on here on the YouTube. What's up to you on the YouTube? I've not been promoting this live that much because hold on, let me turn my phone off here. I have been a little bit busy, just like some of you in a busy real estate market. The markets are, it seems like everybody I talk to, every single one of my marketing clients I talk to are like, I want to change all of my ads from buyer clients and move up buyers to sellers and listings because the market is crazy right now. And that seems to be the case everywhere. So we got four people on right now. What's up going on? We got a couple on Facebook, couple on YouTube. What's going on? Where are you guys from? Let me know in the comments, okay? Let me know in the comments where you're from. That would really help me out. And how is the audio? Am I coming to you clear? Is the video transmission clear? I'm, as you can see, this live, I'm a little bit dressed down. I got the hat on. I got the beer hat on. I got the t-shirt on. I got the tattoos out, the wrist tattoo. Yeah, a little bit more casual this live, but that's because, I've got some things going on and, things going on with the day. Anyways, not that I don't have anything planned for you guys today. Hopefully, like always, that everything that I bring to you is of value and your time is of good use. And I think today is going to be good value. I got some notes here that we're going to pop off. So can anybody help me out? The folks that are watching live right now, can anybody help me out? How is the audio? How's the video? Is it all? Sorry, glass of water. Can anybody help me out? How do I sound? Like, does everything look okay? Does everything sound okay? Looks like a few of you. I can see the live count right now. It looks like a few of you popped off. So. Like not popped off like, oh, I closed 10 deals. Popped off like, no, I dropped off. All right, Pete, yes. All right, good, man. Okay. If you're saying, Pete, if you are saying that we sound good and we look good, everything's good, okay, let's roll. So follow up to last week. I know I went through the golden nuggets of online real estate marketing automation, and then I built that whole blast campaign for you guys. A lot of you have reached out, and I will get back to you. Do not worry about that. I will get back to you. I will send you the link. I still have not. Oh, no. Okay, we got 7 on now. So I have not published the campaign yet. I will publish it tonight or tomorrow. And everybody who reached out, I will send you the code to download it into your LionDesk account. Now, as a byproduct of the last couple weeks lives that I've been doing, some of you have been asking, hey, Mike, like you talk about this messenger marketing stuff. You're not a big fan of lead forms on Facebook. You talk about this messenger marketing stuff. Can you elaborate on that? And I'm happy to do so. So first things first, okay, guys? Now, LionDesk is not paying me to do this, all right? So I know they have their ads portal, and it's a great tool. Don't get me wrong. And I encourage you to use that. I'm not like saying against it or anything like that. However, for myself, I use a lot of messenger marketing in my own personal marketing and my own business. And I think if you don't include any kind of messenger marketing in your campaign or in your business, you're leaving money on the table. Again, I know LionDesk is doing their thing and they want you to use their ads portal. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure if they have messenger marketing included in that. But because I'm not being paid by LionDesk to say anything that I'm doing here, I think it's something you have to include. So there's six reasons to use messenger marketing in your business and in your campaign, and we're gonna go through it right now, okay? So that's what I got here. So reason number 1, it's in real time, okay? So using messenger marketing versus lead forms in your Facebook advertising or your lead generation, messenger marketing is in real time. So that means when somebody inquires or somebody responds to your ad, it's in real time, right? So when they send you a message, you are seeing that as a business owner and as the real estate agent, you are seeing that in real time. You're not getting a delayed response of, hey, so-and-so, so-and-so inquire with their name, their email, and their phone number. And there's a little bit of a delay to that. With messenger marketing, you're seeing that in real time, which means that you can pick up the conversation in real time. So there's no like delay with calling the number and it's a fake number or a fake email or whatever, however you're responding to these ads or to these leads. With messenger marketing, it's in real time. The next reason why I would use messenger marketing is because you can automate it. So yes, you can automate a lot of things, like with lead forms, for example. You can automate when somebody comes in, boom, you send them to your LionDesk account and you send them a bunch of, bunch of text messages, emails. And if you need more information on that, go back to my last couple weeks where we talked about the golden nuggets to online lead generation, and not only online lead generation, but also real estate marketing automation. There's a couple of little things that you have to keep in mind when you're doing that kind of stuff. So even though that somebody can come in as a lead from your Facebook lead form and go to your LionDesk account, there's still some things that you want to keep in mind. And with messenger marketing, there's a lot that you can automate to keep the conversation going, keep it rolling, so that you can get the most out of the lead. So how are we sounding? How are we sounding so far? Pete, you still with us, man? Pete Rich from YouTube, still with us? Is this all sounding, is the video coming through clear? Is everything sounding good with the audio? So we're talking about real time, and we're talking about automation with messenger marketing. The third thing that I love, this is the part I love about messenger marketing, and it is open rate. Okay, so with emails, if you have a very good email marketing campaign running for your business, if you're doing good, all right, Pete, good, thanks, man, appreciate that. So with an email marketing campaign, for example, if you are getting a 30% open rate, 30 to 40, like if you're doing 40% open rate on your emails, which by the way, you better be tracking, because if you're not tracking this, then you have no idea how well your emails and your subject line and all those kinds of things are going. But anyways, and an email marketing open rate, if 40% or even 30%, if you're achieving 30%, then you are doing like fantastic, right? Anything less than that, if you're less than 30% in your email marketing, then something's wrong. Something is wrong it's usually with your email subject line, and then it's your email body, but it's almost always your subject line. And also, to be fair, it might not just be your subject line, but it might be your deliverability rate. Maybe your emails are not being delivered to the inbox that you're sending them to, right? So that's something to keep in mind as well. So that's what I love about messenger marketing, is the open rate is well north of 60, 70, 80, even 90%. In my messenger marketing campaigns, I currently have an open rate of 93.45%. So let me ask you guys, okay? If you're sending out a marketing message, like you're sending something into the world or into a lead, and only say 20% of those leads or of the marketing world is opening your message, what are your chances of converting that lead? Pretty slim, right? Well, let me ask you, if you're sending out a marketing message to the world or to the lead, and 93.45% of the leads are opening that message, what do you think your chances of converting that lead to an appointment and eventually to a closed deal are? Well, it's pretty obvious, right? If you're sending out messages and 93% plus are opening that message, your chances of converting that lead are way, 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 way higher than 20%. So not only are you conversating, or conversing? Is it conversing? Conversating? I don't know what the proper English is on that. But you're talking to these people in real time. You can automate a big part of your message, and a huge part is open, which brings me to the next point, which is click-through rate. So the reason why you're getting in messenger marketing, the reason why you're getting a very high open rate is because the people that are seeing your message are actually seeing it, right? So, and that's what the click-through rate is. is people see your message in their inbox and they're like, okay, click, 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 respond, open, open. I mean, not everybody's going to respond to your message, and that's okay. But at least people are clicking it, right? They're seeing your message, they're clicking and reading it, which is why you're getting a high open rate. With messenger marketing, your click-through rate and your open rate is going to be a lot higher than typical email marketing, because email, if you're not even getting to the person's inbox or the lead's inbox to begin with, then you're not going to get a high open rate. So is that all making sense? The people that are on live right now, we get a couple on live right now. And again, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a lot more casual today, but that's because it's been a hard week. I've been working pretty hard, and this afternoon, it is what it is. Is this all making sense so far? Okay. So the next reason why I like messenger marketing is because it's basically like texting. And if you've watched any of my previous lives in the group, when it comes to online lead generation, the hardest part of converting an online lead is getting them to respond first. If you cannot get a lead to respond, then you're dead in the water. Okay? Dead. You're absolutely dead. If you cannot get a lead to respond to an email or a text message or a phone call, you're done. You're done, because if you can't get them on a phone call, you're absolutely done. So that's why I like messenger marketing. It's basically like texting. So with some of your automated messenger stuff, it's pretty much like texting. You're sending a message to their inbox, which is basically like texting, right? So yeah, it's their Facebook Messenger inbox, but it's basically like texting, and they will see the message, they will see the notification just the same as they will see a text message. And if you can do that, like you can get to their inbox, then you can get noticed, right? That's a click-through rate thing. You can get noticed, and then they actually open your message. You're winning the battle. So that's another reason why I like it. Now, the last reason that I like messenger marketing, again, because a lot of you have asked me like, hey, what are you doing with messenger marketing? Why do you prefer it so much? It's basically like conversation marketing. So that's, I don't want to say that I call it that or I kind of termed the coin, but conversation marketing is a whole different realm of marketing, right? Conversation marketing kind of gets lumped in with SMS marketing, text message marketing, things like that. And Facebook Messenger marketing is kind of the same thing. So because you're marketing for a conversation, it just puts you in a much better position, right? So you're having a conversation with people. You're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. You're having a conversation with people, and your chances of conversion are much, much, much higher, because that's honestly the secret. The secret to online lead generation and lead generation conversion is that you have to have conversations with people, right? You have to have conversations with people. Conversations with people about real estate, whether they are buying or selling or moving up or whatever they are doing with their real estate needs. If they are having that conversation with you, then you are winning the battle, because that's how you win people over. Like, guys, let's just call it what it is, right? There, in every single market, in every single city, in Canada, in North America, in the United States, there is a ton of options. There is a ton of real estate agents. Like I always like to say, you go downtown, you just throw a rock, and ping, 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 you will hit like 5 real estate agents. If you go downtown any city and just throw a rock, you will hit 5 or 10 or more real estate agents. So the key to winning this game of real estate is you need, as a real estate agent, you need to be having more conversations with people that want to buy or sell their home. It's that plain and simple. That's it. Have more conversations with people that want to buy or sell real estate. And the more conversations you have with people that want to buy or sell real estate, the more chances you have as a real estate agent at succeeding and getting them as a client, because their options, guys, I hate to say it, but their options are basically unlimited. They can go online and Denver real estate agent, Denver, Colorado Denver, Colorado real estate agent, and they can find whoever they're looking for. And whoever's going to show up in their feed, with the amount of reviews that they have and the content they have on Google and the advertising they're doing on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, if you don't show up and you don't get in front of that person to have a conversation with them about their real estate needs, then you're done. You're done. You're not going to grow your business. So anybody that's with us still, is there any questions about real estate messenger marketing? Because I know I've been getting in my email, I've been getting a lot of messages and questions about this. Is there any questions that I can answer live right now while you're on the call right now? Pete, are you still with us, buddy? Mr. Pete Rich, you still with us, man? If you're with us, please let me know if there's anything I can answer about messenger marketing. So basically what this whole live was meant to do is next week, I'm going to dive deeper into messenger marketing. Because again, a lot of you have been asking me, a lot of you have been emailing me based on what company are you suggesting to use in the inputting CRM and automatic. Okay, so I use ManyChat. ManyChat is a messenger bot software that integrates with Facebook. It's one of the best in my opinion. And the best part is if you're using it with Zapier, which all of you should be using, Zapier, so ManyChat, Zapier will integrate with LionDesk. So everybody that comes into your Facebook Messenger marketing advertisement will also come into your LionDesk account. And then they'll be put on the appropriate messenger marketing campaign inside your LionDesk account. Does that answer your question, Pete? I was asking what company you're reckoning what's working best for you. Okay, so maybe I did not understand your question correctly. So let me go back. Okay, what company are you suggesting to use the F on the inputting? I don't know what that means, dude. You gotta help me out. Okay, you gotta help me out. So here's my workflow. Maybe this will help you, okay? Here's my workflow. Facebook ad, messenger marketing, which I use ManyChat for. So ManyChat does a lot of my automation, right? It answers a bunch of questions, pre-qualification, all that kind of things. And then inside ManyChat, my leads get tagged appropriately, and then they get added to my LionDesk account, which then comes to me. So once they show up in my LionDesk account, I'm like, okay, hey, I got to call my leads, I got to text them, I got to email them, all that kind of thing. Does that answer your question, Pete? Hopefully it does, man. Because yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what you're asking for. Your question about what company are you suggesting to use the F on the inputting CRM and automatically save me all the dude. You got to help me out, man. That I'm sorry, but that makes no sense. Like when I'm sure when you typed it, when you wrote it, it makes perfect sense. But when I read it, I'm like, dude, it makes no sense. Okay, yeah. So there's a delay for you to get the messages. Sorry that you two at the same time. How do you spell the? Okay, so Zapier here. Let me type it, okay? Let me type it for you. So Zapier. So LionDesk, there you go, man. So LionDesk will integrate with a lot of things that you're using in your marketing, but if it does not integrate with some of the stuff that you're using, Zapier, so I pronounce it Zapier. Some people pronounce it Zapier. I pronounce it Zapier, and I just typed it in the comments here. Zapier will integrate with everything. So if you're using a specific tool with your Facebook Messenger marketing or whatever you're using, Zapier will integrate with LionDesk. Does that answer your question, Pete? And again, I'm not trying to be an asshole here. I really want to answer your question, man. So let me know. Like if I did not answer your question, let me know because I will try to make it more clear. But you got to help me out a little bit, buddy. The comments that you're typing, I'm reading them and they don't make a whole lot of sense. So, hopefully that answers your question. Like Zapier is literally the answers to all of your marketing integration problems or issues, because Zapier will integrate with basically everything. Zapier and LionDesk are very friendly. So whatever you're doing in your marketing, Zapier will integrate with that. So again, let me know, Pete. Hopefully that answers your question. We have a couple more people that are live here. If you just joined us, basically we're talking about messenger marketing, because a lot of people that have reached out to me, especially with the 7 days of pain. All right, Pete. All right, good. I see your little happy face there. So hopefully that means I answered your question. Okay. So if you're just joining us, a lot of people have been reaching out asking about my 7 days of pain campaign that I haven't published it yet, but we did a Facebook Live on it last week. A lot of you have been asking about it, because in that live, I talk about, lead forms are great, which a lot of you are doing. But okay, thanks, Pete. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. So lead forms are what a lot of you are doing with your Facebook marketing. However, I'm not gonna lie, guys. So again, LionDesk might not appreciate this, but I don't fucking care. LionDesk is not paying me to do this, right? I am here right now on my own time because I want to help you guys. I've been doing real estate marketing, online, lead generation, internet marketing, SEO, YouTube, Google, Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. I've been doing it for a long time, over 5 years. And LionDesk is not paying me here because guess what? They could not pay me enough. If I asked LionDesk to pay me to be here for my time right now to talk to you guys, I'd be like, okay, I want $10,000 an hour. I'm serious. That's what I would ask him. I want $10,000, maybe not 10,000. I want $1,000 an hour to spend my time to talk to you guys, because I'm a real estate agent in a very busy market and I don't have time for this. I do not have time to talk to you guys right now. That's why I'm dressed like this with my hat backwards, because I have fucking a million deals I'm dealing with right now. I've got my broker, I've got my team, I've got all this shit going on right now, and I don't have time to sorry, I'm getting a little bit heated. I don't have time to fully prepare for this stuff, but I'm here because I want to help you guys. I want to help the LionDesk community, and because I've been asked by the LionDesk community to help you guys. So I'm not here because I'm getting paid thousands of dollars an hour to do this. I'm here because I want to. And yes, LionDesk might be like, hey, Mike, we want you to use the Facebook ads portal. Well, guess what? I don't use it right now. I do not use the Facebook. You can use it, but I don't use it because I like to use messenger marketing in my business. And I use chatbots, I use automation, and the Facebook ad portal just doesn't support that. So you know what? I might get in trouble for this by LionDesk, but I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. I might get in trouble, but I don't care, because I use in my business what works. And for my clients, because I do marketing consulting and advisory for clients that are in the real estate industry, I use what's worked. I use what works. And messenger marketing is one of those things. So the 6 reasons, if you're just joining us, the 6 reasons to use messenger marketing in your business is because it's real time. You can automate it. The open rate is ridiculous, which means the click-through rate is ridiculous. It's basically like texting, and it's conversation marketing. So hopefully that rant, that was a little bit of a little bit of fire breathing. Okay, what are you saying, Pete? Weird link. Thanks so much for your time. Okay, Pete, what are you asking me to send you, dude? Are you asking me to you're asking me to email you? I'm assuming. Yeah, man. No, again, dude, I appreciate being here, but the main thing is I'm not here because I'm best rant ever. Vincenzo, is that your name? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. And yeah, you know what? It was a bit of a rant. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just went off on a tangent there, but it's the truth, okay? I get it. Okay. So to backpedal a little bit to protect my butt so I don't get sued, I realize some of you are using the Facebook ads portal in your LionDesk account. And I'm not saying stop using it, okay? I'm not saying it's a crappy tool. I'm not saying it's shit or anything like that. If you're using it and it works for you, use it, okay? Keep it using it. However, for me, just my style, the way that I work in my business and my sales process is I like to have conversations with people. If I cannot have a conversation with a lead about why they are buying or selling their home and what the motivation is behind that and their timelines and have they spoken to a lender, then I don't want to talk to the lead. And that's why I use messenger marketing in my business, because when they come into my phone, I can start having a conversation with these people. Hey, how's it going? So, blah, 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 blah. And again, that's just why I use messenger marketing. So hopefully this was an introduction to you guys and why I use messenger marketing in my business. And in the coming weeks, if it's okay, if I'm blessed, if I'm blessed by the LionDesk people and the LionDesk gods, because again, I'm not paid to be here, guys. I'm here because I want to be. I'm here. I'm volunteering my time because I want to. I'm not paid to do this whatsoever. So if I have the permission to do the messenger marketing rollout and why it works so well, then that's what we're going to do in the next couple of weeks. And if we don't do it, then guess what? I wasn't given the permission to do it. So Vincenzo, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. That was a bit of a rip. That was a bit of a rant. That's how I feel, though. Honestly, I don't give a shit. Like I say what I'm feeling. So I know this is all recorded live, and I'll probably regret it later, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here to give you guys the information that you need to be successful in your real estate business, whether it's online lead generation, marketing, whatever it is. And of course, because I'm a LionDesk user myself, I'm not paid to be a LionDesk user myself. I use it. I choose to use LionDesk in my own account. That's why this is such a beautiful relationship, because I will talk about things that I do in marketing and in my own business that all ties back to LionDesk and how you can help use LionDesk in your own business as a tool to help convert and generate some leads for yourself. So, does anybody have any questions? Because I am about to leave. I've got 10 more minutes and I gotta switch out of this crap. I got to get back into my suit, and I got to meet some clients face to face. So I've got buyers on the go. I've got sellers on the go right now. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy time in my market right now, just like I'm sure it is in your market. So this live was just meant to be an introduction into messenger marketing, because I want to roll out more content on it the following weeks, like next week and the week after that. And hopefully you guys find it helpful. So any questions? Any questions before I leave? Pete, are you still with us, buddy? I got your email there, man. So I'll let me. All right, well, it is what it is. What company are you using to do reverse phone numbers, and where are you getting your leads from? Okay, reverse phone numbers. So, Pete, I'm not sure where you are, man. I'm assuming you're in the United States. So, a little bit of a backstory. So, I'm in Canada. There are some softwares and there are some technologies available. However, where I am, I don't use them a lot because it's a little bit more strict in Canada. Like expired listings, for example, very, very, very strict. I'm not even allowed to call expires, to be honest. So I don't use software for that. Now, as far as reverse phone numbers, again, I don't really use a lot of software for that in my own personal business. You and I can have a chat privately about that, because in the United States, where I'm assuming you're from, and some of the clients that I'm working with in the United States, on my consultancy side of things, we can have a separate chat about that. But yeah, as far as where I'm, so the private reverse phone numbers, dude, honestly, there's not a lot of options for me in Canada. However, the leads, where am I getting them from? So in my business, I'm getting my leads from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google. Those four, like, if you are not generating leads for yourself and your business online from Facebook, Instagram, Google, and YouTube, conversation over. Like those four are the Goliaths, right? me and you, Pete, we're a bunch of Davids, and we're going against a bunch of Goliaths. The Goliaths are Facebook, Instagram, which are the same thing, by the way, because Facebook owns Instagram, and Google and YouTube, which, by the way, are the same thing because Google owns YouTube. So there's a reason why I said Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube. Those four options are owned by two companies. Facebook owns Instagram, Google owns YouTube. Those four options, if you cannot generate leads from those four options, you're doing something wrong, and we need to chat because they are behemoths. They are the Goliaths of the industry, and that is where a lot of the online traffic is coming from. And if you're not in front of people on those four platforms, then you're doing something wrong. You're just not getting in front of the right people. Marketing is all about getting in front of the right people. And Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, there is a ton of traffic in those four platforms. And if you cannot get in front of the traffic that's already on those four platforms, you are doing something wrong. I'm telling you right now, it's not that you're a bad person or a bad real estate agent, but you are doing something wrong because like all of the online traffic, so social media, for example, Facebook and Instagram, that is where I don't want to say the exact percentage because it changes daily, but the large proportion of social media traffic online is from Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, there's TikTok and there's WhatsApp and there's Clubhouse, which everybody's like, oh, I got a Clubhouse invite. Can you help me? Blah, blah, blah. You know what? Just forget them. I mean, don't forget them. Like, do them if you want. But Facebook and Instagram, there is a ton of traffic right there. And then Google and YouTube, again, owned by the same company. Google owns YouTube, which is all a search engine. Like YouTube is a search engine, Google's a search engine. So if you're not SEO optimized for those two platforms, as well as organically in front of Facebook and Instagram traffic, as well as some advertising, you're missing the boat. So yeah, that's where I get my leads from: Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube. And then, of course, my sphere. Like any good real estate agent, if you're not in front of your sphere, which, by the way, I use Facebook and Instagram to be in front of my sphere. So not only am I calling and texting my sphere, but I'm using social media like Facebook and Instagram to be in front of my sphere as well. So whether it's stories or posts or liking, commenting on stuff, that's how I'm in front of my sphere and my leads, basically. San Fran. So Pete, you're in San Francisco. So, dude, funny story. I'm from Canada. I actually lived in San Francisco for 1 year. I lived in the Mission District. So I was on Church Street and 16th Ave, I guess I was just outside the Mission District. So I was on Church Street, 16th Ave, you know, the Mission Hill Park, which was like a cemetery that turned into a park or whatever it's called now. Dude, I lived literally like Church Street, 16th Ave. I was like half a block up between 16th Ave and 17th Ave. I lived in the apartments right there, the third floor, rented a 2-bedroom for like $1,800 a month. Man, I love San Francisco. My wife and I went to San Francisco for our honeymoon. San Fran has a very, 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 very special place in our hearts. I love San Francisco. It's such a cool city. If you're still with me, Pete. All right. Anybody else have anything before I pop off this rant? I feel like this was a bit of a rant this episode. hopefully the people from LionDesk aren't going to email and be like, "Yeah, Mike, dude, you kind of crossed the line a little bit on this one." The cost of the question for beginners seems like everyone else is sending ads. Again, Pete, I don't know exactly what you're asking with that, but I think I can kind of understand it. I'll read between the lines a little bit if that's okay. Yes, everybody is running ads, okay? Everybody in your newsfeed is running ads. Like my newsfeed specifically here in my market, I hit refresh. You know, I do one of these on the old phone. I go boop. hit one of those refreshes, and I see the same ads over and over and over again. In fact, I see literally the same ads over and over again because there's like 10 real estate agents in my market right now who have hired the same marketing company. I'm going to say it, okay? Hopefully this is okay. Hopefully this is okay. I'm going to say it. There's a company out of Canada, or the country that I live in. They're out of Ontario, Canada, and they are called Deluxe Marketing, okay? If any of you are in conversation with them about your marketing or Facebook or whatever they're promising you, or they're promising you 5 appointments a month, guaranteed, blah, 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 do not hire them. Do not. Just stop. Don't hire them, okay? Deluxe Marketing. Again, I might get sued by LionDesk for saying this. I don't care. Deluxe Marketing, do not hire this company out of Canada. They are a total joke. They are going to rip you off because right now in my market, I have 10 to 15 real estate agents who hired this joke of a company, Deluxe Marketing, and every single ad in my newsfeed is the exact same. It's copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Guys, you don't need to hire these jokers. You have the tools, with me in the group advising you and helping you on what to do with your marketing. And with the Facebook ads portal tool inside of Facebook, yeah, I know, I admit it. I don't really use it. I use it a little bit, but I don't use it a lot. You guys have, and that's because I'm a special animal. I don't use it a lot because I'm not on the same level as you guys. I've been doing online internet marketing for over 5 years, and I don't need to use simple tools like the ads portal. I'm not saying that it's dumb or that you shouldn't use it. It's just you guys are going to get more, some of you who don't have a lot of experience in this stuff are going to get better use out of it, and more value out of it than I would because I'm an expert, right? I do this stuff daily. So I'm not saying the Facebook ads portal is a bad tool. Absolutely use it, and it's probably going to be beneficial to you. But whatever you do not hire a company called Deluxe Marketing or most of these Facebook marketers. A lot of these people are like, 19-year-olds living in their parents' basement being like, hey, I watched 3 videos on YouTube and I know real estate. I know real estate marketing. I can guarantee you 5 appointments a month. Bullshit. They cannot guarantee you 5 appointments a month because they can't even guarantee themselves 5 appointments. Let me ask you the question. If they could guarantee you 5 appointments a month, why wouldn't they do it for themselves? Okay? Why would they not do it for themselves? Because they can't. They can't. They've never transacted real estate in their life. They don't even know anything about real estate. They don't know anything about real estate marketing. They just watched a couple YouTube videos and they think they're these real estate marketing experts. It's garbage. Don't hire them. Okay? Is that this one's been a bit of a rant. I was a little bit fired up for this one. So, any other questions before we shut her down? I'm gonna have a sour patch candy while I wait for some questions to roll in. Pete, you still with us, man? You have any other questions before we shut this down? Vincenzo, dude, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Best rant ever. That's the best comment ever. I was a bit fired up. Went on a bit of a rant there, but it's all truth. It's all truth. Okay, well, we only got a couple people on here. There's no other questions coming in live, so we are going to, I think, shut this thing down because my phone is blowing up right now. I've got an appointment in 20 minutes. I've got a buyer appointment. I got to change out of this t-shirt and tattoos. I got to get back into my suit. I got to get my game face on. Do my hair. I got this hat hair going on. I got to do my hair and show up. Be professional and close a deal. Okay, that's it. No questions. Then guess what? We're done here. We're done. Peace.